Good morning, it's Zippy here at the Wicked Squirrel Urban Research Farm. It's still pretty early on a hot and steamy Saturday morning here in Lancaster County. The bugs are just starting to wind up, so you'll have the pleasure of hearing them play in the background. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. This morning I want to talk about step one, shaping the land. You know, when we're holding things that are delicate, that are precious, we instinctively hold them in a cupped hand or even both of our hands cupped together. Babies we hold in our cupped arms. Things that we want to protect and contain, we place in bowls. We instinctively know that this is a nurturing, protecting, holding type of shape. And this is step one, to shape the land. And there may be rare instances, if you're living in a swamp, for instance, where you would want to invert this and create a dome on which to grow things, but that's pretty rare. Generally, we're going for this shape. And here at the Wicked Squirrel, this was one of the first things I did. So, one of the very first things I did was make these two terraced beds here. They're a little harder to make out, but you can see this terrace. It's just a low level wall of earth, in this case clay, that curves around the outside edge of this bed. And then on the inside, it's a little bit of an indentation, and that's where everything grows. This bed here is laid out the same way. It's a little harder to see. But again, there's a low low level wall of earth. So this is actually a series of terraces. But most importantly, one of the things that I also did early on was shape this entire backyard into a bowl, into a cupped hand. And this is, well, I'll go into exactly why in a minute. So between this dogwood tree and these two rows of Sharon, there's a natural ridge that slopes in here towards the inside of the yard. And where that dropped off, I picked up here and made a terrace, just a low level wall of clay in this case to retain what's behind it. So it is a terrace in this case, and this wraps the whole way around. Inside of here, back in this corner, I do a lot of composting and soil building right now. So much so that I had to add logs on top to retain it all. But in any case, the wall continues back through these bushes. You can see it. It gets pretty high back in this corner because this corner was lowest. So to maintain a level wall, I had to really build it up here. And then it continues up along this side. And so the whole backyard, it's unbroken. It just has this bowl, this scooped cupped hand shape now, and inside of this wall, inside of this bowl is where I do all my growing in here, and where you see just the lush green growth even in the heat of summer. And that's what occurs in here. So step one is shaping the land. Why? Why is that so important? Why does that supersede all else? Why is shaping the land step one? Well, I'm going to show you.